All right. Shit, let's go live, Perps. What's going on with everybody? Still kind of getting some shit set. Haven't been live in forever with you guys that have been hanging for a while. You guys already know it's been a while. So, out of the hang of getting everything set up before I actually get rolling, which you guys know it's always a shit show anyway. So, ha 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 ha. Joke's on me, I guess. Let me go. What am I doing? I'm doing something. No, I'm doing something. I'm going to throw the link out here in chat because this is just an open stream, just a hangout stream, just to say hi to everybody. I see Jason, my brother's already in the chat. What's going on, homeboy? How's it been? What it do and all that. Hopefully you and the wife are doing good. Other than that, man, actually, you guys have probably all seen, Hunter Biden got his pardon. That's been probably the biggest topic for the last little bit. Abigail, my sister, how's it been? How you been? Cheers. It's been a while. Agarizer, my brother. What is going on? Dude, I was withdrawn from a lot of things. Trying to quit smoking, which is killing me. And so far hasn't resulted in anybody's deaths yet, which is amazing. Just whenever all the shit going on. Because there's plenty of shit's been going on. So, oh, man. Going to do a stream, I don't know, a little while back, just to let everybody know, say hi to everybody, touch base with everybody, see how everybody's Thanksgiving and everything went. And I don't know, man. I just, shit going on in between my back and everything else, just have not been in the mood to really hang at all. So that's just me. Just got back from Georgia yesterday. Currently working on the house. Good deal. What were you doing in where were you at in Georgia, Abby? Vulcan Rumble, my brother. What is up? How you been? So open chat, kids. Links there. Hell, I need to pin it real fast. This is just a hangout, shoot the breeze stream. Let's pin that up, and then we'll just see what we get into. One of those things, it's just time to hang out for a little bit, man. I haven't streamed with you guys in a long time. It really feels like freaking forever. Hold on. Why is... Let me wake something up here. Because, okay, there it is. I just wanted to check and make sure we were rocking and rolling on all cylinders, but yeah, finally we are. Oh man, over near Albany. Oh shit, yeah. I'm a ways away from there, but I used to have to run over there all the time. Albany's some parts of that town are nice, and other parts of that town are well, we won't even go into that. So fun times. Anyway, that bearded guy. What is up, my brother? How you been? Yeah, dude, I couldn't get a whole lot stranger if I tried. Kurt, brother, man, what is up? How you been doing, dude? I'm shot to shit, basically. Man, when was it? Wednesday before last, man. I woke up a little late that morning. Wife woke me up at 7:30. Been dealing with a lot of low back issues, but I woke up and couldn't use my right hand. No strength in it, no dexterity. It was basically just a lump. Numbness cranking from my elbow, kind of running down my arm this way, and then hit my hand, and then whole hand just felt like a numb ass balloon. So went to the emergency room, man. They checked my ass in. I thought I'd go back, tell them what was going on. They triaged me real quick. Me and the wife would go sitting in the waiting room forever. And doctor come in, look, or was it the nurse first? Oh, the triage nurse is first. What's going on? Tell them, dude, I can't use my left hand. Big country fed dude. I said, what? Wait. When did this start? As far as I know, 7:30 this morning when I woke up. And the wife wasn't back there with me then. Hell, they pretty much immediately started testing me. EKGs, all kinds of shit. Luckily, no signs of stroke. I do have evidence that I do have a brain now. I've got that shit on film a couple different ways, CAT scans and MRIs. So it looks like what it is real bad carpal tunnel in that wrist. And still from Wednesday before last to now, I can only really feel my pinky and ring finger. My middle finger, trigger finger, and thumb are just numb and dead. I can move them, but they've got no strength, and really no feeling. So you constantly see me just rubbing and kind of freaking massaging fingers and shit. But yeah, that's what's been going on lately. So got to go see another doctor the 5th. I think that's the nerve dude. So we'll see whether they decide to actually cut on that, to open it up, get that nerve healing. Because, hell, like I said, since Wednesday before last, I've actually got some dexterity. I can move more now, but still no strength. If I put a freaking half-ounce trigger in a gun right now, I couldn't pull it with my right finger. So I'm having to try to carry different where I can manipulate left-handed, and fun times. Oh, dude, come on, man. Do not. Let me take care of something real fast because this dude is. Let me call this dude later. Dude's been trying to get in touch with me and fucking. Oh, that falls underneath the category of just shit I don't want to deal with right now. Unless it's an emergency, and it looks like it ain't an emergency. Shit was burning down, you need me right then, I got your back. But if it's just a work thing that I can deal with later, yeah, fuck it, I can deal with it later. Just have arthritis and fat. Yeah, shit, man. Man, I didn't realize I had as many issues with my cervical vertebra as apparently I do now, with arthritis and then some restrictions and shit like that. So they were initially thinking it was kind of a mix in between the cervical shit and the carpal tunnel. Talked to the doctor yesterday. He seems to think it's only the carpal tunnel, but I still, fuck it, I don't care. Just do something to where I can feel these fingers and be able to work shit again. I mean, I'm pretty much typing now right-handed with like my pinky and my ring finger because these are stupid. I was working on some artwork for a guy. Hell, right before this happened, and started to work on it more. I don't know. Last week, Monday and Tuesday, and I can't click a mouse with these fingers and can't really operate the freaking other controls on it. So I look like an absolute retard trying to do shit all left-handed. I did get the cut done, and I'm again sitting there trying to grind shit left-handed. I look like an absolute monkey with a fucking coconut right now. So, what they say, fun times. On top of that, because hell, I was supposed to have surgery on my lower back. Shit's been 2 years ago now. Insurance company denied it because I smoke. Turns out it's not just smoking; it's any kind of nicotine. So Then shit got worse with my back about 3 months ago. So I'm going back and forth with doctors over that again. Just fucking pain, weakness in my right leg, and all that shit. And then this screws up. So it's funny because I can hold something, decently large diameter. Jokes aside, he ain't doing nothing with that. But like even my EDC flashlight, I can grip it, but I just about can't turn this shit on. I can do it left-handed. I got to work like fuck to try to do it right-handed. So it's ridiculous. Good thing. Pro tip: if you're carrying an EDC light, I know there's other attachments you can do with the goons, because God knows I love my goon beam. But just putting a key ring on it works out great. Flips out of the way when I need it to, and especially right now, if I've got to do something and need the light, I can always turn it on left-handed, but I can hang on to it right-handed and not drop it. So again, pro tips. Fun times. Hope everybody else has been freaking good, though. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, got lots of food, hung with the families. Yeah, and you're right, Bearder. That's why you train off-handed. Because right now, if I've got to shoot, whether it's a long gun or whether it's a handgun, I'm shooting left-handed. I could probably, and I've practiced a little bit, still carrying right side, drawing and actually manipulating the trigger with my middle finger, but I still can't feel it all that great. I can pull it, but I can't feel it all that great. So yeah, I'm a southpaw right now. Luckily enough, I can weld left-handed and I can shoot left-handed. If not, I'd be screwed. Got to wear your Russian fur hat. Hell yeah. Had a great Thanksgiving. Got to see my sister-in-law, kids. Good deal, brother. I'm hoping, man, got to do a little bit of cooking for Thanksgiving. Hell, believe it or not, my mom, the gray hair, did more cooking for me than I did. Making bread, all the normal stuff that I do. I think I made cornbread dressing and something else, and that's the only thing I really made. Because even, yeah, again, getting back to being dumb left-handed with most shit. Well, I fried a turkey too, but like cutting up onions and stuff, celery, all kinds of stuff to do some other dishes. Again, my left hand is completely retarded. Got to do more dry fire. Hell, we all need to do more dry fire. I'll bet money on that. Even if you're doing a ton, I'll bet you still got to do more dry fire. John Doe, what's up, brother? Slightly attractive people. I know you're not including me in that, because I am nowhere near slightly attractive. But yeah, we all need to do more dry fire. Definitely, especially dealing with this shit. It really does bring to mind, like Beard was saying, man, training offhand. Even right now, I've got enough strength in my ring and pinky finger where I could draw right-handed, so I can still carry right-handed, but I've got to transition to left-handed to be able to really do anything. And I haven't, I probably need to do it anyway. But I put off ordering a left-handed holster. So I'm carrying basically small of the back right now. Unless I do carry strong side, and then I'm able to transition when I draw, which, believe it or not, that is faster for me than trying to carry like small of the back right now. It is what it is. So I've got enough strength there. I can pull and transition, but I'm glad I do. When I am trying to train, I do work left-handed also. Because if I didn't, I would be completely screwed right now. Didn't dry fire for a week because you were dealing with relatives. Dude, that's better than me, Abby. I probably hadn't really seriously took the time to dry fire in shit close to a month. Um, yeah, it's been close to a month, and it really would have freaked him out when I was sitting in the hospital if I'd been sitting there, dry fire. Probably would have been funny as fuck though. Yeah, it would have been hysterical actually. Probably would have involved security too, but it's been wild, man. I've just had, like I said, stupid shit going on, and as much as there's things I've wanted to get on and freaking, chill out with everybody and shoot the breeze about, man, I haven't had the mindset to do it. I haven't had the drive to do it. The last stream that I did, I think I got on with Tactical Muffin Top. Yeah, that was probably the last one. And that was freaking Halloween night. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was it. So been a bit. But yeah, at least I'm not dealing with Canada system, dude. I don't know how they deal with that shit up there. Because I will say, man, like I said, when I showed up at the hospital, I didn't know what they were going to tell me, but I knew with the symptoms it was more than likely a neurological issue, whether it was neck, carpal tunnel, whatever. But I also knew that this is some stroke presentation, so there was going to be imaging and all kinds of stuff involved in it, and there damn sure was. One of the tests, the electrocardiogram, where they hook the leads up to you. Basically, on the screen, it looks very similar to an ultrasound. It's not just a normal standard EKG where they're just watching, beats of your heart, checking rhythm and shit. It's something I'd never seen before. It's what they call a bubble test. So I've got a port in, and they basically put a splitter into the port, and they've got two syringes with whatever solution in it. They turn the port off, and then they swish the syringes back and forth, which makes bubbles into liquids. And then they hose them into you. They open up the port, hose them into you, and you see it on the screen, or I was able to, where when the bubbles hit your heart, you can see everything move through your ventricles and your atrium and all that shit. You can see the bubbles move through, and it's basically a test to see whether your heart's leaking. Luckily, I don't have any leaks, but it was a cool freaking test to see. And then it was just a bunch of shit, ultrasounds and CAT scans and a couple different MRIs. It was freaking wild. Elton John went blind. Nah, well, I didn't know dicks could cause that. I'm sorry, bad joke, bad coop. But yeah, it's true. So no, I didn't hear that. Dude, the only thing that was yesterday when the hell was I doing? I can't remember whether I was lurking in the dude, I can't remember. Anyway, this is when I first heard about the whole Hunter Biden pardon thing. That's the most news I've paid attention to in, I don't know, a week and a half or so at least. Um, and people acting surprised over that shit is hysterical. Because if you didn't know that Joe Biden was going to pardon Hunter, you're an idiot. It's just plain and simple. He gets some boneless chicken in his eye or something. If you can call Dick that. Vanessa Kitty, what's up, my sister? How you doing? Vanessa, you been able to ride any with this weather or what? And again, guys, the link's in the chat. Anybody who wants to bounce in, it's open to anybody. We're just sitting here shooting the shit because I haven't streamed in forever. After Biden was going to pardon his son. Well, but make no mistake about it. Biden pardoning Hunter is so Biden can kind of protect himself, because I think Hunter was fixing to spill a whole lot of damn juicy shit, thinking he was going to go to jail and actually do some actual prison time, and Biden couldn't have that. Oh, Uncle Sniffy's got to protect himself. He's got too much dirt out there, so he had to pardon Hunter. Ron Wayne, my brother. Hey, did you get my email, Ron? I emailed you today. Zainty, brother, man, what is up? Hold on, let me kick someone out off. What are you crackhead ass cat? My wife's butt plug of a cat has decided he's going to lurk in my office until the wife gets home. And he hides behind my damn couch. I'm going to go stick glue boards all behind that couch. But now he's bouncing back and forth because he wants out. Can Trump unpardon Hunter? No. Now, the funny thing is, and I think John Locke was the first guy I saw post something about it, is if the Republicans really still wanted to go after the Bidens, they could call Hunter and they could subpoena Hunter to a hearing in Congress. And since it's federal charges and a federal hearing, Hunter does not have a Fifth Amendment right anymore. He gave all that up basically with the pardon. So there's two ways that Republicans can go about it. They can question Hunter, and they should be able to do it on stuff that they know the answer to already. Fixing to head home. All right, Ron. Needless to say, I'm working on it, and I sent you a picture of it today. And I'm still trying to figure out how I want to finish it. But anyway, if they get Hunter in front of Congress and they question him, maybe Hunter runs his mouth and just go ahead and spills the beans on a lot of stuff. If they catch him in a lie, that's a perjury charge, and then they can go after him for perjury. So, excuse me. There's a couple different ways if they still actually want to have justice on some things, and go after Biden like they should. There's still avenues where Hunter's in play, but it's if they do it or not. Crackhead, you're killing me. Yeah, go. I swear to God, cats are crackheads. They really are. So yeah, there's still a way if Republicans, and I'm using Republicans as a very broad term, if people actually wanted justice, if they actually wanted freaking Biden to be punished for shit that he did, they can still get to Biden. One car, what is it going on, my brother? How you doing? What neuro issues are you dealing with? Thinking it's, well, my low back shot. That's giving me all the problems with my legs and shit like that. Now it's looks like possibly carpal tunnel, which has got these three fingers are still dead. I can move them, I just can't freaking feel them. So I can't I can't click mice with them. I can't type with them. Can't manipulate fine things with them. It's just they're just freaking shot right now. So yeah, that's the neuro shit. I can gross motor skill. Like when I grab this, my pointer finger still wants to stay pretty much straight. I've got a little bit of grit with my ring finger and pinky finger, but not much. told he's being charged on state level. Yeah. If he's charged on a state level with something, yeah, that federal pardon doesn't mean anything. Because that federal pardon, the pardon from Joe Biden, only covers federal matters. So they could definitely still hit him if they've got state charges. They can still hit him with state charges, and that pardon does not mean shit at that point if they hit him with state charges. There is still a separation to where, someone made, or Tony Simon made a post about Dexter Taylor today, and I basically made the joke that there's no way that Biden would even try to pardon Dexter because Dexter's a black guy. But Dexter's down on state charges anyway in New York. So there's no way a federal pardon would work in that case anyway. But the same would go for Hunter. If they go after him on state charges, that federal pardon doesn't mean anything. Live life. What's going on, brother, man? How you and the family doing? Where are you working at these days? You back in Bama or you across the country somewhere? Now 20 degrees. Woo, woo. Yeah, glad I'm not up by you. It's like the other morning when we left the house, it was 29 degrees out here. And that's pretty damn cold for around here. Normally it's been hanging. We just started getting cold weather like 3 days ago. And it's last couple nights it's been hanging in the 30s, somewhere around there at night. What states want? I don't know, Vanessa, because there are. If you went by all the stuff on Hunter's laptop, there's enough stuff I think on there where a couple of states would have enough evidence to investigate and charge him on some state issues. Just check. Just read the title. Hold on. Let me grab the El Phono. What the? Breaking news. Woman, including an OnlyFans model, are getting sterilized. Oh, yeah. Dude, I've seen a bunch about a lot of so-called a lot of women going out and wanting to get sterilized because Trump won, and now all their rights are in jeopardy, which means you just can't go have someone murder your unborn child, is all it comes down to. And the world's ended because now it's up to the states whether or not you can go murder your unborn child. It's fucking ridiculous. It's some of the most, I thought it was pretty bad when they were just yelling at the sky. Then they started shaving their heads. Now there's the movement for them to go get sterilized, whether it's a full freaking hysterectomy or whatever. Because, oh no, can't get pregnant. Because we can't have abortions on demand in a lot of states right now. How about you just don't do the thing that causes the pregnancy in the first place if you don't want the child in the first place? That would make more fucking sense. California Ford, what is up? Laws here are stupid. Laws everywhere are stupid, California, but damn, you are stuck underneath some dumb sons of bitches when it comes to California laws. Hunter about to have a Diddy party. Dude, I would not doubt it. Is press going to pardon? Shit. As much dirt as Diddy has on people, and as many powerful people as he has dirt on. And he's in the position that he's in. I think he pissed off someone that was very powerful that just decided to boot his ass off the island and let the cops have him. And I think Diddy's probably smart enough to realize that if he started running at Smoker about some things, they would definitely have him either killed or raped for the rest of his life. And even Diddy would get tired of it after a little while. Just saying. Neuropathy. I don't know whether it would classify necessarily as neuropathy, because this is just basically nerve restrictions through a couple of channels in the wrist and the elbow causing it. It's not necessarily like the nerve damage, because neuropathy is more of the nerves actually dying off, and this isn't in that vein. Basically, if they decide to actually go for a surgical intervention, which it's been long enough that not having feeling in these fingers, and I've got some dexterity back. If they decide to go do a surgical intervention for it, which it's going to take for fucking ever apparently, I would get that usage back. It's not to the point where those nerves are just absolutely dead. But we'll see. Right arm was repaired as far as it could. Still practice two hands. Yeah, I would recommend, especially after going through this, and it does make you think. I would practice, which I do practice, transitions and shooting, your offhand anyway. I mean, it could be something simple as, breaking fingers or something like that, where you would have to be forced to use your offhand. Not something like this where, the nerves are pinched and you can't feel most of your fingers. Hey, our Patriot, Elliot, what is going on, my brother? How things with you? And again, guys, just remind everybody it's an open chat, just to hang out. Just kind of me bitching and updating everybody since I haven't streamed in a while. And just hanging out. So any topics open, floor is open. We can run wherever. So Puff Daddy is puffing a lot of longs. Yeah. He's probably digging on that part of it right now, but eventually it's going to get to the point where he ain't digging on it no more. Chris, what is up, brother man? How are you? Ford, be careful on your walk, chick. Have a good walk. And we'll catch you after a while. Chris from the 740. Hey, and as usual, and I forgot to throw it all out there already. All you guys with channels, pretty much all you guys are mods. Throw your channels out there. Make sure everybody's on track and got your channel. Just in case anybody new popped in. Just got home from work. Good deal, Chris. Crack one and chill, man. Hopefully you had a good day at work. A waste of baby oil. Oh, shit, Ford, you are brutal. I love you to death. Oh, man. Diddy's a trophy wife. Bearded, take it easy, my brother. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one, man. Hopefully it won't be as long before I stream again, man. I do, man. When I'm not on and able to hang out with you guys, I miss the shit out of it. Again, I just, with other shit going on, man, it's just hard to get cranked up and really have the drive to get on and stream with everybody. As much as I love it, man, it's just you get to the point where you don't want to deal with any damn thing. It's hard enough just dealing with general shit, work, just general stuff in life, and you miss being on with everybody. It's the same way when I was gaming all the time, and running with a cool crew that I really liked gaming with. When some things happen and it was like, man, you just don't have the drive to do it for a while, and you eventually get back on. You miss everybody, have a good time, makes you feel better. But it's hard getting the drive to actually get on and do it. That's the clue. Less trees you deal with. Yeah, man, it's good to take a break from everything. Um, it would be probably better for me mentally if I separated out some of the general bullshit, like watching hearings and stuff, and then still came on and hung out with you guys. Better mental health. Um, but luckily, Congress is slow right now, so I haven't been torturing which I haven't even wanted to torture myself with that bullshit lately. But anyway, hopefully we're getting back to it. Hopefully we're getting past some humps. Um, Again, the whole quitting smoking thing. Freaking, I'm lucky I'm not on a bell tower somewhere right now. Uh, Still right now doing nicotine, just different ways to try to break the habit of actually lighting and smoking constantly, which is just huge, man. I haven't really smoked a whole cigarette in, I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. God damn, if I can get a fucking beer open. Greg is covering it. Coming soon for the Illinois gun case. Yeah, I've been lurking in a lot of Greg's stuff still. Warsaw, oh, I mean, he'll hit me up with a link any morning. He's awake and actually in there to remind me. And I've been in there lately. Some of the times, man, again, it's more lurking than it is being active in the chat these days. And I've missed, man, tons of different shit. Stuff that, Dark's been up to, stuff with Definition Knife, some of the more tragic shit. If you guys haven't seen one of the guys, not too long back, man, I don't know whether he went to holster up that morning anyway. Sounded like there was an ND and dude passed. Dark covered it. Good dude. I lurked in that, caught or made a couple comments here or there. When I went back and watched the replay of the video, but might stream Ace Combat 7 next, or buy a game to stream. You know what? One of these days, I do need to damn go ahead and get probably an updated system. I wouldn't mind getting into the actual computer end of gaming, because I've always been gaming on systems, mainly been Xbox for years now. But maybe one of these days I'll drop the money and get a good PC and start gaming on PC. Because there's some games on PC that are so much freaking cooler. And some you can only get on PC. I think Tarkov would probably be, yeah, it'd probably be one of the games that is not necessarily recent, but it's one of my bigger examples of the game that I would love to play. But it's not on. As far as I know, it's not on like Xbox or anything like that. It's all PC. Stalker 2 is out now. Great game. Is that like a first-person shooter? What kind of game is it, Patriot? I'm sorry if you guys can hear me chewing on Starburst. Hold on, Ron, because I sent you at least 2 pictures today. I tell you what, hold on. Let me do this. Let me try to. Ron Wayne. Let's see what I can do it this way. Photos. And I don't have it finished yet, but I got an idea on how I want to finish it. And that's going to go to your email that I have, Ron. Let's see. All right, it says it's my phone's running on the regular cell right now, so it's a little slow. But anyway, you should get an email that'll show you 2 pictures where everything's at right now. And like I said, I got an idea on how I want to finish it. Yeah, I've got an idea how I want to finish it. There's 2 different ways. Because it's, and I'll get with you later and explain it to you. But one, this bullshit has definitely slowed me down on doing anything. And 2, sometimes an image doesn't necessarily transfer real well to a 2D setup. So took a little bit. Man, I wanted to freaking beat the shit out of my mouse and my hand trying to edit some images the other day, because you've got to be able to use your mouse, zoom in on stuff, click on little parts, and take stuff out and throw stuff in, and just the basic image editing. And when you can't use your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger to do stuff on your right hand, on your dominant hand, you're trying to do that kind of fine stuff left-handed. Man, it is frustrating. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's frustrating. I just and then there were a couple other things that were giving me issues that were more technical stuff on some software end and then some hardware side that were just fucking annoying as shit. And I was ready to just go ahead and use that computer, my mouse, and probably my right hand as targets. Let's say Metro Exodus, the last chapter of Metro last night on Metro 2033. You got me on that one. Your right arm shuts off at certain positions. Yeah, I'll wake up. I've had problems with my hands in the past where I could be playing Xbox, and my hands will go numb, but I can still work everything. My dexterity's still there. It's just like working with clubs. Like I got a shot of Novocaine in each hand. And I've been able to deal with that. The other morning, I wake up some mornings and hands will be numb. I'm able to deal with that. I've still got all the strength there. I can still manipulate everything. It's just the fingers are just numb. When this shit kicked in, like I said, Wednesday before last, not only did I not have the feeling, I didn't have dexterity, I had no strength. I remember both my kids, not too long after they were born, gripping my finger, and they had more strength than I had in my right hand. Shayna, what is up, sis? How are you? Yeah, the freaking doctor, they hold two fingers out. Here, squeeze my fingers. And it's like, okay, are you squeezing? That's all I got. That's all I can say. Let me do it with my left hand. I'll break your damn fingers. But right there, shit, no, I could do nothing. I still don't have enough strength there to crush a beer can. And I've crushed a lot of those. But it's getting, said, pinky finger, ring finger. I've got feeling in those now. But still, middle finger, pointer finger, thumb. I've got some dexterity back, but I don't have any feeling in them. I could beat them with hammers right now and it wouldn't do shit. Definitely no strength. Trying to watch. Hold on, I should be able to see this. So trying to pick this up, and I'm trying to pick that up. Should be, that. It's like a fucked up claw machine. Claw machines, you put money in, try to get your stuffed animal. That's what those three fingers are like right now. It's just freaking annoying as shit. Not messing with boots. Main thing in War Thunder. That's a game I've kind of been interested in playing. War Thunder. There's a couple others kind of like that. That have every once in a while they pique my interest, and it's like, man, I need to go play that, and I just never seem to get around to it. I think the last one I played like PC was World of Warships. Yeah, I think so. I think it's World of Warships. Like World War II battleship game that was pretty damn cool. I liked it. One of the guys I know is trying to. I don't know. Well, I don't think he's trying to, but he talks about World of Tanks all the time, and he's making me really want to get into that and play. But again, now I'm down to, holy shit, these freaking fingers. I'm a southpaw in it right now, and I suck as a southpaw. My name is not Rocky. So you can get the USS Texas. Oh man, I do hope all you guys are doing a load better with everything, and where I'm hanging at right now. I can't say that completely. Besides just the annoying bullshit in between this hand going stupid and then my lower back, my freaking legs going stupid. Everything else it's on point. I mean, kids good, wife's good, family's good, all that shit, and it's been great. It's it really sucks. Like I'll pick up my son from the in-laws or something late at night after I get off from work or later in the evenings. And he'll fall asleep in the truck. Normally, I just pick him up, tote him in the house. And now, especially if I've got to carry other things, my bag, groceries, whatever, it's like, look, little buddy, you got to wake up. You got to walk your little ass in the house because I'm so shot out. I can't tote you and everything that I would normally carry. So suck it up, Buttercup. So, definitely different. Got to be able to flood one side to get better range or extra range. Ron, let me know if you got that email, brother. I wish, Ron. I so want to do that. And I'll give you a call maybe sometime later on this week. I'll hit you up. I'd really like to do that a couple of different ways. But I've got an idea how to finish that off where it'll still be about the same way, but you'll be able to see more definition in it. And when I get that figured out, hopefully the next day or so, man, I'll send it out to you. So you'll be cool on that front. I should have hit you up and updated you, I don't know, days ago that I had other shit that's kind of in the way of me getting shit done these days. But it's kind of, well, I'm glad you showed up tonight. That way you get the pics of what's going on, then you get kind of the full explanation on the whole deal. So hell, I caught more of your shorts today. Old Misty was rocking and rolling, man. You need to be able to do more than duck around her, apparently, because she can shoot. Not only can she throw hands, she can also throw bullets at you ass. So you best be on your best behavior. But yeah, so as soon as I figure out exactly how I want to finish that, I'll send it out. Make sure it can do what I want it to. I'll tell you this, it does look better, which in a lot of designs do. It looks better once I got everything cut. Annie-O for sure. Hell yeah. That's why I got to behave around my wife. I mean, redheaded, throw hands, and can shoot. Not that I'm always on my best behavior, but I'm on the best behavior I can be at any given time, I guess I should say. Because I'll still tote an ass whooping for a good joke. That's never going to change. And I'm still going to be a smart ass at pretty much bad times. That ain't going to change either. Excuse me. It sucks getting old, man. It really does. Oh, man. But yeah, I'm glad you like it, brother. Like I said, I'll figure out how exactly I'll finish it. I'll shoot that out to you. There's something else I was going to tell you that I cannot goddamn remember. At least you're not talking to an AI for customer service. No, I've done that in the last little while too. It was funny because hell, the nerve conduction tests that they do that I had done, was it Friday before last? It's right before I got out of the hospital. They were going to do it outpatient and then decided to go ahead and run it. All of my other test results, MRIs, EKGs, CAT scans, all the other shit they did are all right there. I can pull them up, no issue. But for some reason, the nerve conduction study is not showing. It's like it's got buried in another part of my records. So I had to go to one of the appointments last night. Freaking supposed to be 3:30, I think. Didn't see the dude. Didn't get called back until 5 o'clock. Okay, that blows a little bit. Then they didn't have any of my imaging up. I basically had to explain to them what the dude told me for the nerve conduction study. The day before I tried to call, or was it the day before? Maybe in that day, that morning, I tried to call to make sure that I could get those medical records over to this other doctor, and got stuck in a loop with AI freaking whatever for the hospital. And that was another time where I seriously just wanted to shoot my phone. Or if I could have found whoever created that particular loop in the system, I would have broke both their kneecaps, because it was just that freaking. Canada needs to save itself. Yeah, they do. Makes your shit jump when they find out what's messed up. Dude, those don't bother me. The transmission side of it, where they hook the probes up and actually stick needles in, to me feels like you're wearing a TENS unit. I mean, you're just sending nerve impulses. What was really freaking cool, and if you guys never had one done, they basically put, can't remember, did they put a probe? They put a probe in the upper side, which is like a needle, and I think they put a probe in wherever they're trying to test the end of the nerve signal, but they listen to it, and they, might press on you, or they twist the needle or thump you or something, or they'll have you move a little bit or try to move, and it's not them sending a signal through. They're actually listening to the sound of the nerve, which is cool as shit. That was amazing to me. So it looks like, again, most of my issue right hand is probably in my wrist and elbow, some in my cervical vertebra, but most of it's EMGs, all 0 stars. I found, which I've had so many different medical tests and procedures done. I don't mind being stabbed with needles, shock, all the other shit. So those don't bother me. I find them more interesting than anything. Fire Otter, what's up, brother, man? How you been? The bubble test, seeing bubbles in your heart on the EKG stuff was cool as hell. I wish. Let's see, I had a nerve ablation in my back done. I guess it's been close to 3 weeks ago now. And some of the times where they've done stuff, they actually have the fluoroscope where I can see what's going on, and I love watching that stuff. Nerve ablations themselves suck. Matter of fact, the nerve study, when they started testing in the upper arm and then tested the neck, you can feel, it's a definite feeling when they hit the nerve with the needle, when they start to get everything dialed in. And on a much larger scale, that's what the ablation feels like when they start getting the probes and everything set. cut my arm open. Ooh, shit. Dude, Patriot, be careful with that, man. Which I've done pretty similar stuff and ended up gouging myself or cutting myself. My father-in-law did it the other day. It's been, I don't know, 2 months. He basically a real bad dislocation in his thumb. So his thumb's been jacked up. Had surgery. They went in, fixed some stuff. And he keeps his pocket knives like razors. And he went to open something up the other day and gouged his thumb, cut the shit out of himself. It's like, good God, man. Like your thumb ain't got enough going on. It was like, well, hell, like your back ain't got enough going on. It's like, yeah, okay, you got me. No stitches needed. Oh, you did good then. Had that kind of test done on your back, never again. Yeah, it sucks. I finally got him. Let's see, started seeing the doctor about my low back again. What about a month, 2 months ago, maybe? Yeah, maybe it's been 2 months ago. So seeing one doctor for the pain from it. He's the pain management dude. Seeing the other doctor to see what we can fix. I had that nerve ablation done about 3 weeks ago. And yeah, and when you're laying there and they start jamming big probes down into deep into the nerves in your back. I mean, they're hitting in those nerves because of course they're going to electrocute them. They're going to ablate them. Man, that shit sucks. Now I've got another epidural scheduled, which ultimately is going to be useless, but it's another step towards trying to get the damn insurance company to agree to the actual surgery itself. And the insurance company, when they denied my last surgery, the doctor himself should have been able to tell them, no, this has to be done. He should have been able to. Either way, it didn't happen. But they want me nicotine free for 8 weeks and then have to pass basically a toxicology screening for nicotine before they will okay the surgery. I'm sorry, with the shit I got going on, something's got to fucking give. I don't think I got 8 weeks to be able to do this shit, but still trying to quit smoking. Right now, it's just nicotine replacement. It's freaking dip and nicotine patches to try to break the habit of constantly lighting and smoking. It's killing me. I want a cigarette so bad. My little dark mistresses. Damn anal probes. Dude, no, here's a serious one. The first time I really jacked my back up when I was 18, I went to Biloxi, the Keesler Air Force Base in Biloxi. I was still dependent at the time, so I was using folks' insurance, my dad's, prior Army. The first time I went down there, I was in so much pain, I could have eaten a 2x4. I get two jackasses down there that basically tell me I got a Charlie horse, send me home. I'm like that for about another week and a half, 2 weeks. I was seriously, I was ready to die at that point. Um, and I'm getting to the whole point of the story. But I went back down there, like, again, 2 weeks later. And you know, talk about anal probe. Oh God, what was her name? I swore I'd never forget it. She was a Captain Gowowski. Was not bad looking, by the way, from what I remember. But she basically, when she evaluated me, was like, I know exactly what's wrong with you. I was like, okay, cool deal. And she went, now roll over and pull your pants down. And I was in so much freaking pain, I did not care. And what she was checking is to see whether my sphincter was working right. Because just the other evaluation she did, yeah, she could have anal probed me. I would not have given a damn at that point. I was ready to die. Anyway, she finally got me on track to see another doctor, and of course the other doctor's got to pass you off to another doctor. So it was about 2 months of that shit before I actually got to the dude who ended up doing the surgery like a couple days later. Because when they looked at my MRI, which I had to fight for like a month to get him to do an MRI, freaking Captain Ketty, that douchebag, I'll never forget him. He slid the MRI up on the screen. He was talking to me, and he thinks I'm there wasting his time. I'm this young dude, long hair. He thinks I'm there for damn drugs. He slid the MRI up on the screen and went, wow, that's a big herniated disc. And he walked out of the office and got the surgeon and brought the surgeon right in. I was ready to kill that dude. If I could have got my hands on him, it would have been rough. It was freaking just that way. But anyway, they ended up doing the surgery then, but all they did was they cut out, read my medical records in, they took out a little over half my L5S1 disc, and then they took out some of the vertebra at L5, I think it was. Enough to get the pressure off the nerve where I wasn't ready to just freaking die. Damien, what is up? Brother, man. I know it's been forever, man. You guys just, please forgive me. I'm more than a little jacked up these days, so that's the reason I've been so slow on shit. But man, it's good to see all you guys. So anyway, yeah, it was fun back then, and now seeing doctors about stuff. Hell, what was it? Thursday before last? Yeah, it was Thursday before Thanksgiving. That's when I was in the hospital that night. They woke me up that morning. Hey, we're going to do some imaging. And I say woke me up. I was laying there. I wasn't necessarily sleeping. But they rolled me down. I'm on the 10th floor. You got to roll down to basically first floor, almost the basement, to go to the MRI machine. And at first, they're worried about stroke. So everything on my chart was like, hey, we need to look at his brain, basically, to look for any signs of stroke. But the initial one I saw for the MRI, I'm laying on the bed. They're about to freaking move me into the machine. She's like, it says, they want the scan of your brain, of course. And she said there's a note off to the side that says cervical, meaning they wanted, or were thinking about, a pinched nerve in my neck. She's like, but there's no order to do the MRI. So, of course, they just did the MRI of my brain. I do have proof. I do have a brain. And then something else. No, I did the ultrasound, did the EKG study, and then did the MRI. And then they shot me back upstairs. And anyway, I'm up there for just a little bit, and then nurses come get me. They're like, hey, we got to go back down to radiology. We got to send you in the MRI again. So now we got to do all your back stuff because, they, for some reason, whatever, didn't order it. They noted it, but never ordered it. So now we got to go do it. So I'm back down there. And it wasn't just me that day. They wheeled a dude in on one of the big hospital beds, hooked up to all kinds of shit. And the nurse, one of the ladies down there, she wasn't a nurse, one of the radiologists, said something to him about, "Hey, nice to see you again. We saw you just a little bit ago." And I said, "At least I'm not the only damn one." And dude started laughing. I was like, "Yeah, they did the same shit." Um, he was like, "Yeah, I was down here for this, that, and they didn't do this other one. Now I'm back down here again." I was like, "Yeah, I know how it is, brother, because I'm the same way." They did the freaking MRI of my brain and everything, didn't do the cervical vertebra, so now I'm here for that. But anyway, they shot my whole back basically. Of course, they do it in sections. So they'll do your cervical, then they do your thoracic, and then they'll do your lumbar. It was, oh man, she was not a small girl, I'll say, that was running that MRI and of my complete spine basically. And she said something about, "Hey, I'm sitting there in a wheelchair, I got a gown on, all that shit." She's like, "Hey, we need you to go ahead and get undressed, do this, that, or whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I've never had so many women ask me to get naked this many times in one day." Because I'm joking the whole damn time, man. It's the only way you deal with the shit. But I joke with her about a bunch of other shit. But they finally get me out of the tube for the second round. I get off table and I'm slow as shit, but I'm putting my sweatpants back on, throwing my other shit back on. And she said something about, "Your cervical vertebrae are looking rough." She said, "Your thoracic, not so bad." She said, "Your low back or your lumbar is a hot mess." Went, well, yeah, I could have told all y'all that without the MRI machines. So it's been that way since I was a kid, since I was, mid-teens or so. She is, really? Yeah, it's been shot out that long. Um, so fun, fun, fun. What can I say? Oh, but it was wild. Um, as me and the wife talked, hell, that Wednesday when I woke up, when my right hand was all completely jacked up. Um, I thought it was kind of like normal when I wake up, my hands will be numb. But I noticed I didn't have any dexterity and didn't have any strength this time. Um, and I was just trying to massage my hand, trying to see whether I get everything working. About 20 minutes in that morning, I finally had to call the wife into my office. I was sitting here at the roll-up desk behind me, um, and I told her, "Baby, something's up." She went, "What?" I said, "Put your hand out." "Okay." And I grabbed her hand and I said, "I'm squeezing," and none of my fingers were even really working. She's like, "Oh shit." I said, "Yeah, you're gonna have to take the monk to school this morning, um, and then come back and grab me because we got to go get somewhere." Hell, I had to have her damn button my pants for me. I could do my belt just about one handed. Um, putting my work boots on that morning. Yeah, you throw your boots on, you throw your fingers in the stirrups on your boot, kick your foot into it, and I'd go to do that. My left hand would hang on, my right finger would just fall out of the damn stirrup. It took me, shit, I know, 30 minutes. Damn near the whole time it took her to take my daughter to school and then get back to the house. So it's about 30 something minutes round trip at least. It took me about that long to put my damn boots on that morning. Because this was just completely shot out. It was like, well, what are we going to do? We go see this doctor, go see that doctor. Well, I knew, like, my primary guy, one, there's no way I'm getting the same day appointment with him. If I went to one of the urgent care places with the symptoms I was having, I knew they were going to need to do a bunch of damn imaging to rule out stroke. So it was like, we're going to have to go to the big hospital. We're going to have to go to the emergency room. And it was wild to see kind of how they reacted to it. I'm glad they reacted the way they did. We ruled out stroke and all the other shit. I'm Even though I smoke and drink like a fish, I'm basically healthy except for my cholesterol's high. I mean, that's about the only thing they figured out with any of the blood freaking panels and all the other shit they did. Um, so looks like this is all, like I said, elbow, wrist mainly. Um, so we'll see where this goes. Hopefully, I'll see someone here shortly that'll either want to fix it or at least let me know that, hey, this is something that's going to get better shortly. Um, I thought it was going to get better decently quick. Probably, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, getting into Friday that week. I started to get some feeling back in my ring finger and pinky finger. Um, and then Saturday, I was getting some dexterity back where I could basically take my thumb and touch all my fingers. And it looked like it was going to get better decently quick. But now it's been a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I still can't feel my thumb, my pointer finger, and ring finger. I mean, all they feel is numb, and there's still damn near no strength in them. So, Peyton, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, we trying to take care of it, brother. Hopefully you doing good. Yeah, right now, man, it's back and forth with one doctor to the next doctor to the next to see whether they'll cut on that and get it opened up, um, or whether they're going to try to let this thing kind of resolve itself. And especially with the numbness for the past, well, almost 2 weeks now, uh, I'm thinking they're going to need to cut. And I wish they'd go ahead and fucking do it because I'd rather go ahead and suck real hard for 2-3 weeks healing up than keep dealing with this damn numbness where I can't hardly use my right hand. Um, again, that's why you see me just constantly rubbing on the bastard, because it's like my new fidget spinner trying to get feeling back in my fingers. Fun times. Let me see. There was something I was going to show you guys that I was thinking about. And you guys have been hanging around for a while, know my damn brain. So, matter of fact, let me hit the restroom real fast. Let me find this because it was kind of funny. Um, yeah, give me a sec. Let me be right back, guys. Da-da-da. Let me see. I is back. Oh, I know what it was. And just to kind of give everybody a little bit of background on it. So it's basically about Hunter Biden's pardon. And how people are just kind of blowing it off, especially people on the left are just blowing it off like, he never should have been charged and this, that, and all the horse shit they're trying to justify right now. On our end, it basically does just show how useless gun control laws are, and also the fact that the left really doesn't care about gun control. They really honestly don't. And they are working hard to try to justify that pardon right now. Just north of Washington, D.C., Maryland. Yeah, brother. And I don't know. I don't know how any of that gets fixed, I guess is the best way I can put it right now. Just with the amount of bullshit going on. This Hunter Biden pardon does throw a lot of this in kind of a different light because, again, now you have all the big gun control people running around trying to justify why Hunter wasn't worth charging, and they're basically admitting that all of these gun control laws are absolute infringements. They just won't come out and say it. Not when it involves anybody other than Hunter Biden, anyway. Let me see. Well, there are actually a couple things, but one of them was the view, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I know, yeah, it's the view. I haven't watched this. Different guys I've seen post about it. Let me see, where is it at? Well, damn, hold on. I'm gonna have to see exactly where they start talking about. Let me figure out where they start talking about this Hunter Biden pardon on here. Oh shit! Hold on, is Night Strike actually live right now? Yeah, it's with Banshee. Um, I'll tell you what, guys. Let me throw Night Strike's link out here. Because him and Banshee are together. If I can figure out my damn brain from a hole in the ground. So Strike's live with Banshee. Let's see, Mr. Live or Mr. Knives, Gabriel. There's a bunch of cats in there. 554. I'll tell you what, instead of getting into this other stuff, let me go ahead. I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to try to start dinner. And I'm going to hang out in Night's chat for a little bit. Who knows? I might crank something back up. whenever night's done. But there's Night Strike's link for his show he's got going on right now with Banshee. Um, and Rogue Banshee, man, if you don't know the cat, he is a hell of a damn knowledgeable dude when it comes to gunsmithing and stuff like that. Couple of things that I've worked on. I think they've actually taken his videos down since then. But a couple of things I've worked on, I wouldn't have made it through if it wasn't for the videos that Banshee put up. But anyway, I'll tell you what. Yeah, let me do that. Let me end this one here. I might crank back up in a little while after Night Strike's done, and after I get some stuff actually done for dinner and getting other things squared away. So anyway, your perks be cool. Head over to Night Strike. He's up right now, him and Banshee. I don't know why I didn't get the alert that he was up earlier, but YouTube gonna YouTube, kids. But I'll catch you perps after a while. You guys be cool. Take care of yourself. Barnaby, what is up, my brother? Barnaby, we're just shutting down, man. I posted Night Strike's chat or his live in the chat. Go ahead and click on Night Strike stuff. We're fixing to head over there. I'm gonna hang out over there while I'm taking care of some stuff around the house and getting some other things done. And then I might crank another one up here after a while. Anyway, you perks be cool. As always, keep that thing on you at all times. And train with your offhand, kids, because stuff can happen. I love all you guys, man. We'll see you in Night Strike's chat. Y'all be cool.